Well, I'm back in your house again, and today I don't know what it's doing where you live. It's sprinkling spring rain, which is actually kind of nice. It's not a storm, it's not doing anything strange. It's raining on all the supposed plants and things that we have. I was talking to a friend about growing vegetables, which is vital now to grow our own food. And I'm hoping, while you're at home wondering what to do, research. If you have an inch of land or a porch with you can put pots on, you could grow vegetables. And then you don't have to go to the supermarket and touch vegetables that have been breathed on and touched by other people. That always did kind of bother me, even before all this. I always liked the farm market better. And but why not? It's not difficult to grow vegetables. It's actually quite easy. And chickens are easy to raise. It depends on, if you're in a high rise. I don't know if that's going to work, but that's okay. Even the porch with a few things would be life saving sometimes. And this is the time to think about that. I don't think these kind of incidences are going to be over. I have a feeling, I know that it'll happen again. And maybe in a different way, which would be something we might not know how to handle. We need to be independent from all these things we're so used to and learn to take care of ourselves a little bit more. And the moon is now waning. We had the big full moon, which is really lovely. It wasn't a bad moon. It was really good for everybody. It was kind of a healing moon, too, which is necessary. Now it's a waning moon. Waning moon means it's getting smaller. That's all that means. It's time to do magic to get rid of obstacles of any kind. How do you do that? Well, the way we do it is to go into a meditative state, into alpha. We envision what we want, and we neutralize it and say, I neutralize this, and we disintegrate the imagery so that that obstacle is gone. Or you can take a nice plain piece of paper, and usually with a black pen, because it draws in all the energy of the universe. And you write, I neutralize and bind all harmful, negative, harmful energies and forces, and all obstacles from my life. And then we write, so mote it be, or it shall be. And so mote it be just means it's done. That's it. And then we say, it is fixed. It's going to happen. That's it. And at the bottom of the spell, we write, I ask this to be correct and for the good of all, so that it helps the entire world, every spell we do. It's not just about us. It's about changing things for the better. And that's what prayers are. That's what spells are. They're to make things easier, better. And anyone can do that. Of course, anyone can do a spell. Anybody can do a prayer. Either or is what's going to work for us if we all do it in unison. And now that we have a waning moon, it's time to get rid of some of this stuff. And we can. If we've done it in history, we'll do it again. We don't have to believe it anymore. Science says it's real. And it is. And now we just need to use it well. And harmless. We don't need to harm anything, anyone. In fact, we can get rid of some of the harm by neutralizing it and projecting for the best and for the things that are necessary to clean the air. Well, right now the air is cleaning because there's not all the cars spewing out poison. There's not all the airplanes tearing up the ozone layer, etc. It's now having some time to heal, which is really wonderful. I think it's in California on, is it Route 101 or something? They stop traffic for a weekend now and then to clear the air, which which is really an amazing idea, and probably should be done around the globe. I thought that was brilliant, you know. And we're going to do some tarot, of course. I'm going to do your cards, and the best I can, because I want to help as much as I can. And your questions, make sure you have a question in your mind. I'm not sure I will glean whatever my psychic brings forward for you, and then you can use that information any way you wish. And if it is not apropos, then you can discard it, because no psychic is perfect, but I am good. All right, let's see what happens. I just need to have you the difference between a full, someone asked what's the difference between full moon and waning moon. Full moon is when the moon is getting bigger, 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 and the second that it has reached its peak of size, the light starts to diminish, and that's a waning moon. That means it's getting smaller, and that's when we do magic to rid ourselves of obstacles and etc. It's waning, lessening magic. Make sure you share, like, and for us, and that helps other people to come and get maybe get a reading if they want one. The more the merrier. We'll see. I'll do as many as I can. And we have also, I don't know if you understand, we have other psychics. We have Heather and Nichelle Myrna, and Diane from London, who's a really amazing woman. So all our psychics are trained, and they're all, except for Diane, they're all Cabot witches, so they're pretty good at what they do. Michelle told me I'm going to pull a card. We'll see what happens, okay? Michelle. I'm going to put on my seeing glasses. You'd think I'd see a lot better with all this black on my eyes. It's like a football player, diffusing some of the light. Well, this is so apropos for all of us. You have the Hermit card. That means you need to stay recluse and stay close. But this is not applying just for now, and not just applying because of the situation we're in. It's sort of applying to your life, that you need to draw back a little bit and not try so hard to intertwine with all the people and things around you. It's okay for you to step back a little bit from all the things that are going on in your life. Take a deep breath, meditate, do as much as you can to heal yourself right now. That's what this card is about. Okay, let's see who else there is. Who do we have? Michelle Petro. Michelle Petro. This is a Palace of Wands. The Palace of Wands is a wonderful card. It represents pretty much that you have magic in your own home, that your home is probably in a place of magic in some way. Maybe it's the area that you're in, and maybe it's the energy you have that you haven't realized, or the energy of other people around you. Use your magic in your home and for your home. That could mean also placing things, like a simple thing like finding a horseshoe and putting it over the door. That's an old way of bringing in good luck, and it's such a simple thing to do. It's been projected upon for thousands of years, so it does work. Once we project something into an object, it becomes real. Its energy does what we project into it. So anything that you can do to bring more magic into your home is very important for you right now. I have to switch glasses. This is one of the things of aging. I don't know, half of you are not aging but yet. Shelley lotion. Shelley. All right, Shelley, let's see what's up. Try to see. These cards are absolutely gorgeous. It's another deck. I forget the name of it, however. Do you know the name, Mr. Technician?
The Tarot of Dreams.
What is it?
The Tarot of Dreams. I'll type it.
Okay. All right, and we have here Temperance. This is cooling it, is basically what it says. Just chill and cool. Don't panic. Don't be so afraid of the surroundings you have or the situations in life. Allow the universe to hand you something wonderful, which will come. Once you relax and ask the universe and whatever gods or goddesses you call upon, they are alive in another world and you can call upon them. Try to project for yourself the things that are good and wonderful and safe and happy and calm, in a calm manner. Carol Diane, you have a page of coins. That means there's some way, it may not represent a person in your case. I think it represents money, and that there's new money coming from somewhere to help you. And I know the government is doing some things to help us. Heaven knows when. And we hope that this is working, and it could be some of that kind of money, but I have a feeling there's more. Some kind of, I don't know, some good person coming along is going to help you financially. And Lisa Hernandez. Okay, Lisa. We have another money card. And this money card says that you are very good at handling money. You may not think so, but I think that you are. And that this is not going to be a difficult thing for you. If the next job you have, whether it's now or in the future, it will be a different type of job that you've never done before. And it'll bring money. Erica Savage. There's an ad that Johnny Depp does called Savage. It looks like he's burying somebody in the desert. I don't know what it all means, but he's very sexy anyway. It doesn't matter. He's one of my favorites, and of course he's a little crazy, and that makes him even more interesting, doesn't it? Another page, and this is a page of wands. Wands are projecting something lively and good, and using your magic to project far away and in a distance and in time, far in time as well. So think about what it is you actually really want, truly want, and be careful what you ask for, because it's going to happen for you. You have the magic in your hands. Tamara, Cabot, James. Tamara. Coins. Tamara, it looks like you're going to be making money in a very magical way. I have no idea what that means. However, I see you as very magical, and of course I know partly how magical you are, but this says you're a little more than I would think. And also, you're probably very good at healing the mind, but you also can do that with magic tools that you may be studying now, and you should be using them. Molly Silva. Molly. Molly. Molly, it's the Two of Swords. That represents protecting yourself completely. It doesn't mean something bad's going to happen to you. It simply means that you're probably in an area where things are not as safe as you might think they are. So it means to be more cautious. Just be more cautious. Make sure the doors are locked, etc. Don't answer the door without knowing who it is. Do all the normal things we do. Don't panic. But it does mean you should protect yourself even more than you are. Maybe you're not wearing a mask. Are you? You should be. Vicky Razaboni. Oh, what a name. That's an exciting kind of name, isn't it? Oh, how nice. Your card is the Two of Cups. Look at the swans. When they put their heads together, it's a heart. So it looks like there's love coming. It may not be there right now, but it's coming. It's interesting. It doesn't say when. Sorry about that. And I don't think it's who you think it is. I think there's other types of love coming for you. Jody Cabot Jacobson. Wow, how wonderful. This is family. This is cups. And it means 10 of Cups is everything. Whatever you desire right now, you must be careful what you want, because it's in the fixing. It's in the way. Something is coming that you want, and you're going to be protected, and you're going to be healthy, and you're going to have the things you really need in life. Brandy Lawrence. The Queen of Wands. Brandy, you have the Queen. The Queen of Wands. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Well, that means what? That you're the Queen, that you are in a high position to demand the things you need. You need to project that you get what you need, and not for everyone else. Right now we try to help each other. We help people we don't even know. But that's a good thing to do, but you come first this time. You've got to take care of you. Who else is there? Karen Margaret? Is that? All right, Karen, let's see. What's going on? Well, this is interesting. It's a palace of coins. That means the coins aren't always money. This is a house of wisdom and a house of learning and continued learning. I don't know if you've been to college. It doesn't matter. Now's the time to study. You have all the time in the world to start reading and gaining knowledge in any area that you please. It's exciting for you to start your own education beyond what you have now. Vicki Wallace. Vicki Wallace. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a fortress, basically. Again, it doesn't show swords, it doesn't show things of that nature, but it shows protection again, that you need to protect yourself more than you think, not only physically from illness and from the situations we're in, but around your home. So That could mean a lot of different things. It could mean watching where you put things on the floor so you don't trip. It could mean making sure the doors and windows are locked, etc. Being careful when you go out. Um, Walk where you're safe, all right? Mandy Beth. Here's another warning. This is Mandy. This is the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords sometimes also represents protecting your own emotions, not letting someone tear you down, not letting people talk down to you or make you feel less than you are. You need your self-esteem, and you need to think about how all the good things about yourself, and look in the mirror and say, I'm glad I'm me. I don't want to be anyone else. Try that for a while, and you'll feel, and you'll do better, and things will come to you easier. Maddie Briggs. Maddie Briggs. That brings up pictures of England and a ship on the coast with sails, and I don't know, it's interesting. Again, it's 10 of coins. Oh my goodness, 10 of coins. Maddie, I don't know, have you ever studied magic in any way? It's time to do so. It's also similar to the last couple of cards. You need to educate yourself. I probably could say that to each one of us, including myself. It's a time when you're alone and can read and find things that you've never thought before, and fill your brain with beautiful things to help you have a better life once this is beginning to open up. When the world opens up again, it could close down again. Therefore, we all need to prepare ourselves so that we are safe, happy, learned, wisdom, magic to use within our own confines. I think that one of the things I see about people today is that always, a lot of us have that feeling, oh, it won't happen to me feeling. We get that same feeling sometimes when you watch the news and there's all these horrible things going on, and you think, oh, that could never happen here. And of course, that's not true. The facts are that you have to be cautious. I can't say to you, I can't be flowery and sweet about this. This is danger. This is the real thing. And it's only because we're overpopulated. Now, what do you do about overpopulation anywhere? There's some really ugly things that could happen to take care of that. And we don't want that. That's not what we want. But it needs education that is beyond the kind of education we've ever had. Our young people have to know when and when not to procreate. When they need, when there's a definite reason to be a mother and father. A lot of us in the world are not that great at it. It's not easy to be a parent. It truly is very difficult. You know, and people say to me, oh, you must have been a wonderful mother. I'm not so sure about that, because it was very difficult. Loving, wonderful, but difficult. So a plea a little bit, I'm giving a plea for people to rethink their lives and what is needed in this world, and how to balance these things. Someone may come up with a wonderful idea that's good and healthy and not so frightening to us. That's so important that we get this straightened out now. We can't, because it's almost too late. We have two lovely young men who are doing 4ocean.com, and they're cleaning up all the plastic and the mess in the ocean. They're wonderful. They have a great society. I don't know who the two young men are that did trees. They're planting trees all over the world, which is fabulous. I'd like someone to give me their names and the organization, because I want to join and help them. Um, but we need more people joining and helping, because this is the only way we're going to save the earth. We're on the edge of losing it now. And I don't know how more danger you can feel. People aren't feeling this danger. That's why this was such a surprise to most people. And it's not a surprise because of what we're doing to ourselves and to the earth. It makes it impossible for us to live for a long, long time. It makes it impossible for the earth to exist for a long time, the way we're doing things now. And we need to change this now. Not tomorrow, and not a month from now. You need to do something. Even if it's even if it's growing potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket or something on the porch. At least it's helping. Cleaning the air, watching how you travel, why you travel so much with your car, taking days when you don't use your car. That would be something nice to do. And stay home. I bet everybody's freaking out because they don't stay home and they don't know what to do when they're home. I'm at home 3/4 of the time. It's what I do. And I do my magic, and I do my magical tools and all the things I need to help share with people. But I'm also trying really hard right now to help by using my magic and my psychic ability to help you and help the world. And I'm hoping, I'm not an authority on all these things, no. I just am understanding what's going on because of all the intelligent people around me that give me the information that I need about ecology and about all the things that are going on in the world. Because I read and I understand. And I'm hoping that you take your soul and your heart and your magic and do something to help the earth. Please, I beg of you to do that. I think that we're going to do one more card. And let's see, it's Christine T. Wow, look at this. That, it means have a glass of wine is basically what it means. It means to enjoy yourself where you are. And yes, be careful for over-imbibing, it says, or someone around you may be over-imbibing. And let's balance out a little bit. But enjoy what you're doing. Don't be a pessimist. Don't whine and cry. Laugh a little bit. Binge on television. It's fine to do that. Enjoy and entertain yourself. There's nothing wrong with entertaining yourself and taking the edge off all the worries that we have about money and food, and all the vital things of our life are right in our face. What do you do about that? What do you do about it? Okay. And I thank you all for letting me into your house again. I enjoy doing this. I really do. I think it's good for me as well as it's good for you, hopefully. Let me know how you feel, and I'll answer all the questions I can with the help of my handsome technician over here. I wish you everything that is good. Every ending is a beginning, and for which is this is law. Where you enter in, from there you must withdraw. Good night.